Hi guys, good morning to you. How are you doing? I hope all is well with you. Happy weekend to you, and of course, happy new month as well. We are here to react on a video of Vicar. He called Udele to interview him, and I felt that that video we need to talk about it because the lies that these guys are dishing out there is on a different level. It is on a different level, and we need to touchlight it. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to this channel in case if you're new. Put your comment. Your comment is a way for to let us know what you think about what they're saying. We are here to set the record straight. We are not promoting violence. I'm not here to promote killing of anybody or promote any attack on anybody. All right, we are against criminality. We are against kidnappers. We are not here to promote any killing of anybody. We don't support killing. We don't support anything criminality. Now, what we do is to share what is on social media and give our own opinion by writing on that. So many things is going on. Vicar is not a new person to you. I don't think you don't know him. I believe that most of us know who Vicar is and what he represents. The same thing applicable to Udele. Okay, these are people who say that Anibo Gadem Mozo. We are not here to say that Anibo Amandema, but you have to, in as much as you are going after according to you, you are against people killing people, committing crime, and all that. Do not lie and deceive people. That's the issue. So I'm not here to tell you, don't do this, you don't talk about crime or no. If you see crime, please call it what it is. But don't cover one crime to promote another one. That's the problem. Anyway, please, like I said, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's see how far we can go on this one. Vicar decided to
apply love and hate.
He decided to attack, interview Udele, and Udele, you know how that one behaved. Let's start from minutes. We are going to start from minutes. I don't want to go through the introductory part of it. Let's start from minutes 8. Okay, 7 to 8. Yeah. Let's see how far we can go on that.
Present yourself to me and who you are to me. You see people that you may never have anything to do with them in life. They don't know you from nowhere. All of a sudden, they will just be telling you, oh, I hate this guy, like he's supposed to be my business. So when it comes to that, sometimes such questions kind of throw me off. It throws me in the sense that I don't know where the people asking it are coming from. Now, if we have any difference, let's discuss that difference. Then, if you can't discuss that difference, then get the hell out of my face.
Okay.
I don't care about you, and you shouldn't care about me either. Now, and when this word, your people, is being bastardized over time, in the sense that whenever you see people use that word, it's usually to get you to shut up. It's usually to get you to go along with things that they can't quite define to you. It's usually when they don't want to answer certain questions. Or please, you may want to leave all these things that it's kind of distracting.
Okay.
In case if you don't know the question that he's trying to answer, why do people often ask him, why do you hate your people? Okay, according to because Vicar is trying to play devil advocate here. And that remember, he's a pastor, he's a reverend, and all that nonsense. But pay close attention, okay? So you understand what Udele is saying here.
You see people when they are making all those comments, your people, they can't quite define exactly what they mean by your people.
Okay.
By your people, do you mean people who refuse to embrace the truth? Or should that, because for the fact that you are an Igbo person, When I see you doing any wrong thing, I'm not supposed to correct you, or I'm supposed to go along with every falsehood you're peddling, or things that you can't quite enumerate, you can't adumbrate to its barest minimum. At the sight of any question that may kind of expose any fraudulent activity, you just resort to, oh, you hate your people. You know, it's just one tiresome line they are using, and I think if we are honest to ourselves, we are giving too much energy to such rubbish, and that's why they keep playing it with us. So when it comes to love or hate, I hate and love people equally. Depends on your attitude towards them.
Okay. Okay. Your detailed explanation doesn't show you hate nobody. You just help people's character, no matter wherever they come from. Saying your people, those who say your people because of you are from Igbo. So in conclusion, you said you like or love people or hate people based on what they are, what they represent, not because of where they come from. Okay. That is a very well detailed explanation, and I love that. Okay, going forward, it has been speculated that Igbos are marginalized in Nigeria. Do you share that thought? And that is why today they keep on talking about freedom, freedom, freedom. Are Igbos marginalized?
Are Igbos marginalized?
Yes.
Before he answered this question, honestly, if you noticed, I just feel like let me just keep on playing it. But on a second thought, I have to clear on something. This issue of, like you see, this Jovika you're seeing here is a very bad man. This guy said here that he don't hate Indigo. Actually, he hates people that can lie, or people who claim to be what they are not, or people who don't want to embrace the truth. Because when they say embrace the truth, they said that what that means is that people who don't align with what they're saying. Now, how can you cover one crime and talk about another crime, yet you say you are decent, you are genuine? Let me tell you something. If you go to the platform, his Facebook, there's something, because I don't want to bring the IPOB issue or Igbo people alone. In Delta State, few days ago, a policeman suspected to be an ex-SARS member or SARS officer that being reintegrated or being employed as a police officer killed one guy from Delta State. Okay, that video has been trending even today. That killing of that guy, you know what I'm talking about, because it is as fresh as anything. Go to his page, you will not see him talking. You will not see anything. You will not see anything. This guy did not comment on that. Kesh also did not talk about it. Jovika did not talk about it. He just posted it. Jovika own is a content creator and a touch of criminality. But you see, Udele, Ikenga, this class of people, they choose what they report on their page. This guy did not talk about that. How did not condemn how policeman killed that guy. But when people started protesting against police people in Delta State, he quickly made a video about it. That is what I'm talking about. In fact, if I have time, I will do a video on that, so we can show you his platform and what he has posted and everything. Maybe that may help you to understand what they're doing and what they represent. Maybe it's gonna help you. But just please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you're new. Hear him.
That's the question.
You see, let me even start by that definition of marginalization. What do we mean by marginalization? There is no single person in Nigeria facing injustice today simply because of where they are from.
Hey,
The only reason you will face injustice in Nigeria is because of class.
Are you scrolling?
And the type of
this guy said there's no way in Nigeria people are facing injustice because of where they come from. And Jovica was nodding his head. I will take it back because I'm not going to play everything. I just want to establish something. Please pay attention and be
Do you share that thought? And that is why today they keep on talking about freedom, freedom, freedom. Are Igbos marginalized?
it was marginalized.
Yes, that's the question.
You see, let me even start by that definition of marginalization. What do we mean by marginalization? There is no single person in Nigeria facing injustice today simply because of where they are from.
Okay.
The only reason you will face injustice in Nigeria is because of class.
Are you scrolling?
And the type of people you find yourself around.
Okay.
There is absolutely no one in Nigeria today that is being marginalized just purely because of where you are from. There are so many marginalizations ongoing everywhere because, once again, it is human nature. And we live in a world that is ruled by material things. Majority of people have been wired, especially this part of the world, to think towards things instead of people. Now, even the slave is not striving to be free. He is striving to have his own slaves. That's why you see even someone that is insulting the government, saying things are not done with equity, no spirit of equity, go there and check those that work for them. See how they treat them too. So when it comes to Nigeria, if you are referring to politics, please, there is absolutely nobody marginalizing anybody purely because of where you are from.
Okay.
The only marginalization there is in Nigeria is people who have money and power.
No. Now, this is why these people can never ever make it. You see, Jovica is just now I know why the Bible says that judgment will start from the church. Because but Chuko know that people like Jovica is hiding on that church. Now listen, when you hear when you read or watch the video of that guy died in Delta State, what is offense? The offense is that somebody sent him a parcel that contains rifle. I'm just giving you the recent one. And after this, you now tell me if that falls under marginalization or not. They send a parcel to him under his name, in a country that Fulanis are moving around with a rifle. When they're being caught, they will release them without any trial, without anything, let alone firing them. But in the southeast, that you look like that you looks like you belong to a certain group that carries arm. Not that they cause arm with you in your hand, dude. That you looks like an IPOB or ESN member. Okay? They will torture you, they will imprison you, they will buy you. Then in the same country, they will not call somebody from North that carries rifle. They will turn around and free that person and end the story. You know why I don't want to talk about history? Because if I begin to talk about Igbo now, they will say, because you're Igbo. A young man in the northern Nigerian, confronted Fulani man who wanted to buy him because he wanted his cow to eat up his crops. The Fulani man tried to buy the guy suppressed the Fulani man and buy the Fulani man in act of defense. Okay? Nigerian government sentenced Sunday. The guy's name is Sunday. You know the story. Gave him life imprisonment. If not that America intervened, they would have buy that guy. They buy that guy for buying someone that want to buy him. No, they sentence him for buying someone that want to buy him in a country. Do you understand? Then you will now have full Boko Haram that have buy people that even buy Nigerian Army general. They will pardon them, give them money, reintegrate them in Nigeria. If you go to Benue State, people from Benue State are no longer, many communities have been ransacked. Several IDP camp, internally displaced people in Benue State. Fulani people that send them away, take over their land. Nigerian government will now capture them, or whether they surrender, I don't know. They will now integrate them to join Nigerian army, and we ignore what these people committed by creating IDP camp here and there. So, meaning that non-Fulanis are supposed to be in the IDP camp for Fulani to take over their land. And when they call those Fulani people, they will reward them by giving them a job to be in the army in the same country. And these people, these two Igbo people now, are here telling you that there's nobody in entire Nigeria that is facing marginalization. The truth of the matter is that the only people who are not facing marginalization in Nigeria are Fulani tribe. Every other people face marginalization. And this marginalization comes in different fields. The marginalization of a Edo man or Yoruba man is different from the marginalization of Igbo man. The marginalization of Igbo man is different from that of Hausa man. Igbo people are marginalized in everything they can think of. And only, just like what he said now, a slave, not that slaves don't want to be free, but they want to enslave other people. People that are doing that are Igbo people. That is why, despite all what our people are going through, what Igbo people are facing, our people are busy trying to gain something to enrich themselves on behalf of other people. Look at Bianco Nonan. She had been promoted as Minister of Foreign Affairs Minister and all that. The truth of the matter is that she's enjoying that. Tell her now that Igbo people need something, she will tell you no, because she's enriching herself at expense of other people. That is what is going on. And I agree, I kind of agree to that, but not that Igbos are not, people are not facing marginalization. And these are grown-up men that are far, far older than many people, many of us. I'm going to play it again. Pay attention.
Oppressing people who they believe they are bigger than. You will see a group of people, they will gather, they know this is the best man for this thing. But because this one doesn't have the financial backing of so person, they will go and collect money from this other person and go join forces together and take it from this one and give this person, support this person with the interest they are hoping to get at the end of the day. So when you are talking about marginalization generally, I don't think anyone is being marginalized.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah. Even the network is bridging, but I can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
Are you hearing me? I kind of lost the picture.
Go ahead.
This a fluff is answering the Udele, sir. So go ahead, sir. Imo State. Hey. Hey, if you are from Imo State, come and hold your brothers. These two guys are very, very, just like when you listen to Ikenga, that's claim that he's from Anambra. Anambra people will say, no, I don't know him. When you come to Enugu State, I talk about Wood and his own sabotage. Enugu people will tell you, no. You know, it is funny, but guess what? Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to, crack you up. The only thing is that these guys, they don't represent anybody. These are criminals, hardened criminals, both of them. Very, 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 very shocking. Pay attention.
Okay. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm not off on your own end, because it can tribes that have not become president in Nigeria. In this same Nigeria, we know that the Hausas are more than us in number. They are more than us in landmass, and there has never been a single Hausa president in Nigeria. But you don't hear them.
What of what's it called? The man?
You see how wicked these guys are. You're comparing Igbo people with Hausa people that have been conquered by Fulani. How can you compare that kind of thing if you are not mad? How can you compare Hausa with Igbo people? What do you know about Hausa people? Can you differentiate Hausa from Fulani? They are being conquered. You should sympathize with them. You're talking about them being a president. They are not in existence. They are not in existence as we speak, because they have conquered them. They have conquered them, and they're not comparing them with Igbo people. Both of them, just here. It is shocking, honestly.
That came in. What's his name again? Absalami Abubakar.
Who?
Absalami
Abubakar is a Lupe man. Absalami Abubakar is a Lupe man. He's from Niger State here.
Go ahead.
Those are not Hausas.
Wow.
Those are not Hausas.
Okay. So it's only the full net. Your internet is really fluctuating. Hello,
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, the thing went off now.
Yes.
So upon all the money that this guy is making from what he's doing inside, is he cannot even afford the quality internet. Now, wow.
You, General Absalami Abubakar is a Lupe man from Niger State.
Okay.
He is not a Hausa man. Babangida is not a Hausa man. Muritala Muhammad was not a Hausa man. Yaradua was not a Hausa man. Tafawa Balewa was not a Hausa man.
Wow.
And you understand why I use the Hausa is because in Nigeria, there is this injustice we do in this country that we've not taken cognizance of. We say majority tribe. Why would you call other ones minority? Are they not Nigerians? The charter that made up Nigeria did not make anyone majority and did not make anyone minority.
Look at the foolish argument. So people should not say majority and not majority because of it's by size. Okay? It's by size. And the same guy that is telling you why would you call that minority? He started his statement by telling that we are not bigger than Hausas. That Igbos are not bigger than Hausas. That is a kind of measuring Igbos. But when it has to do with the Northerners, you see him thinking in a different dimension. He just started by telling you that Hausa people are bigger than us in landmark. Is that not to tell you that Hausas are major than Igbo? According to your own assessment, because to me, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Hausas are more, they have population than us. You may say landmark, I don't know. I don't know much about northern part. But when you talk about population, you can't say that Hausas are bigger than Igbo people in population. Like you separate Fulani from them. You want to tell me that Hausas are more, Hausa tribe are more populated than Igbo is a lie. I don't believe that. I don't believe you at all. Now, I don't believe that the Yorubas are bigger than Igbos in terms of population. That's my own take. You may have your own different opinion anyway. So this guy can go on and on with his lie and propaganda. It is shocking. So let me know what you think about it, because I'm tired of playing this on and on. Let me know what you think about it. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. These guys, they can lie. They can lie. If you play it further, you hear him trying to tell you why Igbos are not supposed to be president and all that. What do you expect from a man like that? Because anything that works against our people, to them or to him, is normal thing, which is not supposed to be like that. Please let me know your take. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. God bless you and take care of yourself. Bye for now.